about statehood for Puerto Rico? Isn't that the only way to really fix?
Well, nobody's mentioned that recently to me. Nobody's mentioned it recently.
How do you feel about it?
I'll tell you this. With the mayor of San Juan, as bad as she is and as incompetent as she is, Puerto Rico shouldn't be talking about statehood until they get some people that really know what they're doing.
She's running for governor right here.
When they do have good leadership, Geraldo, that certainly could be something they talk about. But with people like that involved in Puerto Rico, I would be an absolute no. If you had people like the mayor of San Juan, whatever her name may be, she is a horror show. We did a great job. And just to finish on the death count, I left, and the official number was in all the newspapers even recently. The official number that I left, and that was about 10 days after the storm, was 16 people had died. The 16 people was then lifted a couple of months later to 64, and that was the official number. And that was it, and that's terrible. That's a loss of life. And then all of a sudden, I read a report many, many months later, long time later, that they did a report, 3,000 people died. I said, wait a minute, you went from 16 to 64. We did a great job. And then you went from 64 to 3,000? How did that happen? And they couldn't explain it. And if you read that report, it's not explainable either.
In fairness,
and Puerto Rico's Lieutenant Governor, Luis Marin. Where's Luis? Luis, come up here, Luis. Great job. That's a great job. Why don't you all come on up? Come on, you've been so incredible. Come on up, Mike. Come on up on the stage. Thank you. Thank you. That wasn't in the playbook, but I think they deserve it. Do you agree? Right? Come on up. Good, Suzanne. Good. Great job. I want to thank Luis for his partnership with our agencies during the unprecedented disaster that you saw what happened and everybody saw what happened, the recovery and all of the efforts we made in Puerto Rico. It's been an incredible, tough situation, but we fought and we are winning that one big. And I want to thank you, Luis, and everybody. I want to thank you and the people of Puerto Rico. And we stand with Puerto Rico, and we are helping them to rebuild stronger and better than ever before. And that's what's happening, too. Thank you. Thank you.